We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time, that needs to be addressed, then please text the word "case"
One more.
along with your issue and supervision.
A good Friday night to you, sport. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for DeMar DeRozan.
And sometimes you have to adjust your game as Father Time starts to take a toll. And I think we've seen that. He's still a valuable contributor. And look, what he may be doing less in terms of raw scoring output, his veteran presence certainly offsets.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. They've got Porzingis, MP out there with Stephen Curry. Then
Bang.
there's Gary Payton II, and it's Green in at the four-man position. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an
Bang.
upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
Nice looking three ball by MP. Proving he can hurt you from downtown.
Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Levine's shot is off.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Bang!
McGinnis' shot is
Oh,
off.
no bang. Fuck! I missed that one.
For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Nice little flush there from Sabonis to cap off the possession.
Now, here's MP. Boy, he was something else against the Lakers. From deep three-point land, another miss by MP. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 out of the rafters. He punched it in.
Are you kidding me? The artist behind many iconic throwdowns, Russell Westbrook putting on a show.
And a good-looking view of that
Bang.
throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Payton against DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Porzingis.
Such a tricky cover. DeRozan baits the defender and makes him pay for it.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Now DeRozan following the three-point attempt by MP. Here's Payton. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Basket good. Sabonis has got his second basket of the night.
Just like his dad in his time, DeMontis is polished and disciplined.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Greg, how impressive was it watching him come? Oh, he got it!
Can you believe that?
Outside, Sabonis. Levine against Curry. Levine gets the bucket.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. The Kings making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. MP fires from way outside. That's a miss, and with it, he is 5 for 9. And stolen by Melton. Now the Warriors moving it up. And the slam by Moody.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greggy lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Well, this is what Sabonis excels at, cleaning up the garbage on the offensive glass.
And here's MP for 3. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Sabonis. Out to DeRozan for the 3. The second chance effort. And Sabonis lays it up and in. Sabonis has got 10.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
MP fires. Good! Oh, what a shot!
Oh my gosh, he made that?
Pass to Monk, and shot on the way. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Let's check in for Domantas Sabonis. The Warriors also with a sub. MP's checked in. The Kings trail. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got DeAnthony Melton. He's out there with MP. Moses Moody is out there with Porzingis. And it's Santos in at the 4. And here's MP for 3. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Stretching out the defense. MP, impressive range shown there by the youngster.
To the middle. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. McGinnis' shot is off.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
A 2-time dunk champion, Zach LaVine can hammer it down, Coach, or he can bury one from 3.
Well, that's right, Kevin. And look, he came into the league with that great athletic ability, and we all marveled at it. But this guy's really gone to work on his skills, and he's become one of the most efficient shooters in this league from any range on the floor. This guy has gone from great athlete to great player.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Malik Monk is a key player for the Kings. He said, coming to the organization, I felt like I could bring an energy that Zach had been waiting for. And it's a comfortable fit. Coming here slows everything down. I can just focus on my craft at hand, and it's been working for me. Back to you.
He's played great for him. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Westbrook against McGinnis. There's 1:40 left to play here in the half. 6 on the shot clock. Monk for 3. Warriors with the rebound. And the win streak they're on right now, tying the Warriors' record of 24 wins. That
That is ridiculous.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
Levine against Curry. Murray for three. The rebound by Post.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Murray with it. Now Green defending. And the jam by Levine.
Well, that's just a nice slam there from Levine. He makes it look so easy.
And a deep three from MP. Rebound by Murray.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
MP fires from way outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And so it's MP making things happen for the Golden State Warriors. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Everything they touch on the offensive end right now is turning to goal. It makes life easy when most of your play calls are working.
And now and that's a halftime wrap. Let's get...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. Outside on the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. And it's Westbrook in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travel. That didn't happen.
MP drills the 3.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
DeRozan with it. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Back to Sabonis. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
Well, this is a man who can stuff the stat sheet. Sabonis is lighting the scoreboard up tonight.
MP fires from way outside. The quick look, no good that time. Out to DeRozan. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists in the game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Let's see the stat sheet here for DeMar DeRozan.
And he's struggling with his shot these days, and the analytics bear that out with the true shooting percentage heading down in these past 10 games. But guys, it wouldn't surprise me if that was a trend that he could reverse here tonight.
Outside Westbrook. Dean passes to Sabonis. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 16 points for Sabonis.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Warriors leading by 9. And you talk about the best center in the league. Sabonis certainly, Stan, is in that group.
He sure is, Kevin, the second Sabonis to be in that group. And look, this guy can do it all. He is one of the best passing bigs in the league. He's one of the best rebounding bigs in the league. And he can shoot the ball on the perimeter. A tough guy to deal with. MP deciding where to go with it. And good! There's another.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Sabonis And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on MP.
Well, nice work there to get the defender to overcommit. And Sabonis gets rewarded with a trip to the line.
And the Warriors making a change here. Santos is checked in.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Took him no time at all on that one. MP's got 53.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Back to DeRozan. Outside, Levine. Sabonis' screen on Curry. Levine can't hit.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
The 3 from MP. MP getting out in front on the break.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Left side, Sabonis. Wide open look here for Murray. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Warriors leading by 14. Pass to Curry. The 3 from MP. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, the Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy and that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Guys, back to you.
They're clearly all in. Allie, we thank you very much.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Mostly a scorer early in his career. Monk does a great job now of keeping others involved.
MP outside. And the Warriors, another 3.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Murray outside. Oh, good with the triple. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. The shot's good from McGinnis.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
Pass to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The war. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean,
No. Oh, that's pain. I have 3.5 minutes to score.
Participation policy, coach, trying to minimize unexcused absences for star players.
Kevin, I think it's huge for our game. Fans pay and watch TV to see the great players. And there's nothing more important in the league than that those guys being on the court on a consistent basis. And anything that the league can do and teams can do to ensure that, the better it is for everyone.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. DeAnthony Melton out there with McGinnis. Then it's Quentin Post. Then there's Moses Moody. And it's Santos in at the power forward. Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Hunter. And Levine subbed in for Monk. Westbrook passes to Sabonis. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 9th assist in the game now. Pass to Moody. The 3 from
Bang.
MP. Good, another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Here's Westbrook. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Warriors leading by 23. MP from deep three-point land. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Levine. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with a headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
MP from deep three-point land. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. 3-on-3. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Levine. Levine's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, Levine is known for his scoring, but he's a capable passer as well.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And words can hardly describe the way these guys have come out game after game after game and been dominant facing both conferences. When they hit the 72-win mark, we thought it couldn't continue. And when they rewrite the record books once more, we'll say, wow, we were glad we watched it all. What a team.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Well, what impresses me, DeRozan's been in the league a long time, and he is still playing at a very high level.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Richards is checked in, and Curry subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road.
That's fine.
The degree
I
of
have 18
difficulty
seconds.
adding to that sense of accomplishment.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Yeah, it's so frustrating
Bang!
as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here to come into an opponent's building and